Hey guys, Jeff Magg, and I'm a partner with Consolidated Senior Care. I want to talk for a second about entrepreneurship, just to give a couple things that'll be real helpful, I feel, because they were very helpful to me once I realized I was an entrepreneur. Everybody in here I know, I can think of stuff that they can do that I'm really terrible at. I mean, there may be a couple of them that do the same thing very well that I'm terrible at. To realize that is good though, because you know, the old 80-20 thing, when people are trying to fix the 20% of the stuff that they really weren't designed to do, it makes it's all they do is get frustrated, because that was not how they were made. They were made to do the 80% of stuff that will make them successful. You know, so if I tried to go out and I was trying to be an administrator, like, and I was in some detail role, I'm telling you, I would be mad as hell, and I would not succeed in it. I would not. If you tell me to go out and tell this group how to sell a widget, I could do that, because they could sell a widget. I could go sell refrigerators, and I would probably be one of the better salesmen there, if not the top salesman in a refrigerator place, because I realize the human emotion. People buy anything. If you and I are out somewhere, if you like a sales guy and you feel tied to them, myself, because I know how sales is and how hard it is, I want to buy from the guy because I like him. And he did a really good job of saying, hey man, you know, you can do that one, but this one over here, if I was doing it and I was selling it to my parents, this is probably the one I'd recommend, and this is the reason why. Dude, I like that. I don't care if it's $50 more for it. I'm gonna buy that one because he just endorsed that, and I like the guy. He just upsold me without having to upsell me, because it was the relationship, and people buy on emotion and they justify it with the facts. So if I come up to you and go, hey, why'd you buy that refrigerator? I'm not gonna go, man, you know, the sales guy over at Home Depot was really a cool guy. That's the reason I got this. What are you gonna say if you say, how did you? I would say, I'll just say it. I would say, if somebody asked me, why'd you buy that fridge? I'd say, man, it's really cool, man. It's got this and that, and I justify why I bought it with facts, because of how cool it is, or how many things it does that my other one didn't do. But really, the sales guy is the one that sold me that one, because he's the one that told me that. It's really interesting how that works. Very, very interesting. My wife, I know how to sell her on what I need usually, because if she feels like I'm on her side of the table, our whole goal is so that when you're buying something, and this has to do with entrepreneurship, because every entrepreneur has to sell. I don't care what it is. Every person has to sell, whether they're an entrepreneur, employee, whatever. But my whole goal over the phone with these guys, I think we talked about it in a meeting once even. Maybe we didn't. My goal is, when I'm selling somebody a product or a program or whatever it is, you could name it. Could be a refrigerator, could be whatever. My goal is so that they feel like I'm on their side of the table. This would not be how I would sell a deal. I would never sell a program or a product to anybody like this. If I'm trying to, like, if I had a customer come in here, I would never sit here, ever. I would sit there and they would be there, because I'm on their side of the table. It relates so much more to them. You know, and I feel different. Just by me getting up and walking around here, I immediately feel better. I make them feel better, because it wasn't like I was trying to get something over on them. You know, behind this desk or behind a desk or whatever, they're over there. I'm not on their side. It literally takes more to trust me because I'm over here, if that's the case. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just little stuff that I think is huge though, because the relation, people buy on emotion and they justify it on the facts.